The question most people ask is, what is the best time to trade? And to answer that for you, it doesn't matter. You can trade in any time frame that you want. But trust me, I trade in any time frame. All right, I am going to prove that to you in this video. Now we're going to use the GBP NZD starting from the weekly time frame to show you that you can trade in any time frame that you want. Now let's see, price is pushing up. Now we have a break of structure around here. Okay, this was a valid break of structure. All right, now we have this imbalance here because the break of structure. This is a massive gap that we are expecting price to come and fill. Look at the momentum that price push, breaking this high here. Okay, so now this area becomes an imbalance. This area becomes an imbalance. This gap here. So price needs to come down here and fill this gap. All right. Okay, so we mark this zone to be the zone that initiated for the push, causing the break of this high here. All right. Remember, anytime there's a push up, price needs to push down and tap into the zone that initiated for that move. All right. Or if price creates a high, price needs to come down and create a low before another massive push, creating a higher high. Okay, so this was the higher high price created. So we're expecting price to come down, gather energy around this place. This is a key level. That is a key level of support or demand zone, whatever you want to call it. Because if you extend this to this place, you're going to see that there was a reaction around here before the price drop, break and retest, push up. Now we're expecting price to come and tap in and push up. So this zone is either a support and resistance zone. That is a resistance and support, or a demand zone. Okay, so we're expecting price to come and tap in. Now, if you are also into more price action or chart patterns, you're going to see that now we have this head and shoulder here. This place becomes the head. This is the head. Okay, we have this area to be the shoulder. We have the shoulder around this place. Okay, you're expecting price to push down to this zone. Then we take the buy from here to the upside. So you take the buy from here. Remember, we are in the weekly time frame. We are trying to prove that you can trade in any time frame that you want based on your preference. So now take the buy from here. Stop loss will be here. Then we target the previous high that price created. So it's going to be here. This was the high price created. That was the previous high that price created. It's going to be this place. So we target the high there, and this is going to be our target. Okay, so our target is going to be here. All right, so let's see. Now we see price comes, tap into the zone. We are tapping, right? You see, we are tapping, or we are not tapping. So if you are not tapping, make sure that you take, a manual entry, or just get in on the trade. That is, you take the trade manually from wherever price is now. Put your stop loss at a reasonable place, and let's see whether this trade is going to be successful. Now we see price going in the direction. That is a take profit hit right there. Our next example is going to be for GBP USD on the daily time frame. We just look out for the weekly. Now let's come to this daily. All right, so we have a break of structure at this place, a massive break of structure at this place. All right, now we have price push up, comes down. Okay, so we have price creating a higher highs and higher lows. Remember, price in an uptrend. All right, if you are trading, you need to go with the direction of the trend. Okay, this area used to be the previous high. This was the previous high that price has breaking. You can see price break the previous high here. A push down, okay, a pull back. All right, so this whole zone becomes a key demand zone or support. All right, because that was the zone that initiated for the push that created the break of structure here. All right, so now we're expecting price to come into that zone. That is the protected zone for immediate push from there to the upside. Okay, so we take your trade from here, the same trade example as the GBP NZD. Your stop loss should be here, and you target somewhere above this previous high. You can see the same thing that happened in the weekly is happening in the daily time frame. Okay, so any time frame that you want to trade, you can trade. depend on yourself. All right, so this is the setup. This is how the setup is. We want to see price do something like this, push up, push down, push up, do something like this. Okay, so you want to see price, this is a high, causing a break of structure around here. You can see price break this structure around here, comes into the key level, that is the key zone, comes into this zone. Okay, the zone that initiated for the break of structure, there should be an imbalance. You can see price should come down a little like this, and then come and tap into the demand zone and push up. So this is the setup that should be in your head anytime that you are trading. And the same thing happened here. All right, so you can see we have this push from here to the upside, causing this break of structure around here. And this was the imbalance I was talking about. Price push down, push up a little. This is, the black line, push down, push up. That is the black candle. Come and tap into the zone. The same thing here. Now you take your entry, TP1 here, TP2 above that place. Just perfect at this. That's the daily time frame. Let's watch out for this. You can see price push up, smash the TP right there in the daily time frame. The same approach, same principle, daily worked out. All right, so now let's try that on the 1 hour time frame, and let's see whether the same principle can be applied on the 1 hour time frame. That is the principle that we applied on the daily and the weekly. Let's try and apply the same principle on the 1 hour, and let's see whether we can use the same approach on all the time frame. Okay, so we have this key level around here. You can see price, this was the high here. Price came to this same high here. Remember, price was pushing up. We were in an uptrend around this place. Price was creating higher highs and higher lows. Why am I saying that? You can see price push from here to the upside. It's a push down, push up. It's a push down, push up, and price push down. And remember, this is a low. Okay, price created this high here before the push down, a push up, causing this break of structure, and price push down, break this whole low. Okay, so we had a change of character around this place. Let me show you. So we had, this is the lows, this was a low, this is a low. Okay, let me zoom in more so that you people will see what I'm doing. All right, so this was the lows. So we have this first low around here, and this is the immediate low that price has created in market, because it is this low that led to this break of structure at the top here. Okay, so we have this price break of structure. Either it's a break of structure or it's a higher high. Okay, so it's price action traders, I'm saying break of structure, it is the same as price created a higher high. Okay, so you have price push up, break this high here. Okay, break of structure, push down. Remember, if price is pushing up, we are expecting price to respect the lows. Anytime price break the low, that means that price is about to reverse. And what happened? We have price push down, break this whole low. So we had price break this whole low here. Okay, so the same principle is happening here. Okay, price break this low here, causing a change of character or reversal. Price wants to reverse. Okay, so which area led to this break of structure? This whole zone. Okay, rally based draw. So this whole key level became where price got to. All right, this was the area or the zone that initiated for this massive draw for price to come and change the character. And we have these imbalances in the market, this strong bearish candle. Okay, so we're expecting price to come into the same zone where the supply is for a massive draw, and you can see price came into that same zone and there was a massive drop. Now you see every principle, the same principle in the daily and the weekly is happening on the 1 hour time frame. So you can see now the TP is going to be somewhere around here, 1:3 or 1:4. And you see how price did. Price push straight to the downside. Okay, so it doesn't matter the time that you are trading. You can trade in any time frame, either daily, weekly, 5. You can apply the same principle in the 5-minute time frame if you know what you're doing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Comment if you have any question, like the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.